Hello, hello, my good friend. Thank you for joining me today on Yoga with Paige for this nice and gentle, slow flow. So our first few postures, we will be holding them for a minute or two, kind of a little bit of a yin warm up. And then we warm up the body, we gently begin on the back and we kind of work our way up to standing. So this would be a great practice for morning. Especially if you have a little bit of lower energy. We do take care to move very slowly and gently and just kind of let yourself be. So I'm not going to talk too much. I will put some gentle, nice little background music on for you. And whenever you're ready, like I said, we get started lying down on our backs. First things first, lying here in corpse pose. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the shoulders. Let the palms face up towards the ceiling. Find a big breath or two here to just allow yourself to settle in. Feeling the air as it floats through the body. And then gently bending your right knee, placing the foot on the inside of the left leg. So coming into a little supine tree pose. We can place the foot on the left calf or on the inner thigh. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy here, just allowing gravity to kind of take hold of you. Pressing down on the legs to gently open through the hips. The hands can come to the hips, maybe they rest on the legs or above the head, wherever feels good to you. Finding softness wherever you can. And on your next breath, take the right knee up towards the sky. Take the hands around the knee and just hug the knee into the chest. Give it one nice little squeeze. And then gently guide the knee over the left leg, coming into a nice twist. We can keep the knee bent. We can straighten the leg. If we'd like to spice this twist up a little bit, just allowing your leg to comfortably climb over, and then maybe take your gaze over your right shoulder. Carefully return back onto the back. Extend the right leg and come into supine tree with the left. Carefully placing your foot and just letting the hips open naturally and organically. Feeling yourself melt down into the mat. Release tension in the shoulders. And when you're ready, carefully hug the left knee into the chest. Big breath in and exhale. Find your version of your twist. Sending awareness to the spine as it wrings itself out. On your next breath, carefully untwist, come back onto the back, and extend both legs up towards the sky. Feet are flexed. We can keep a nice bend in the knees. We're just recirculating the blood here. Let the feet go skywards, and just let the blood travel down, back up the legs, towards the torso. Staying here for a few breaths. About 10. Finding your last breath and legs up the wall. And gently bend the knees, come up into a seat, bringing the head very carefully, don't want to get dizzy here. And then send the feet together, a little bound angle. First grounding down through the sit bones, and then gently just letting yourself round through the back, folding over, maybe circling the feet with your arms, and letting the head hang down. Giving yourself a chance to just rest here. Allow yourself to relax. Release any stress you may be carrying in your muscles. Allowing the nervous system to calm down and reset. Maybe feeling a gentle opening of your hips as you breathe more evenly. We can take this as a chance to kind of roll out the neck, relieving any tension there. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, gently raise the chest and straighten the legs, coming into staff pose, flexing the feet, sending energy out through the feet. Inhale, lift up through the crown of the head. A nice little string is being pulled from your hips here all the way up through your spine. And we can gently fold forward, still keeping a nice little bend in the knees if you need to. No judgment there, only going as far as your lower back allows. So we can still be in a nice straight spine. Just using your breath as the tool to help you go a little bit deeper. Taking a few breaths here, nothing too long, nothing too fancy. Maybe folding deeper with every exhale, or just staying where you are. Inhale, gently lift the chest, walk the fingertips back, planting the hands behind the hips. Fingertips point towards the bum. Press through the fingers to roll the shoulders back and send the chest skywards. Opening up through the fronts of the shoulders. Opening the center of love and compassion. Finding space between the collarbones. Space for your heart to open. To give and receive. One more big breath here. Really press away from the mat. And gently release, crossing the feet at the ankles and coming into tabletop. Really ground down through the tops of the feet, spread wide between the fingers, gazing in between the hands. Inhale to lift the gaze, drop the belly down, send the hips up, cow pose. Exhale, cat press through the hands, tuck the chin and the tailbone in as you round through the spine. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Finding some movement here. Maybe we start slow and build our way up. Finding whatever feels good to you or body in this moment. Maybe some rib rolls. Make things a little fun and interesting. Finding another round wherever you are, and then meeting back in tabletop. Inhale, peel the left fingertips up through the arm and reach for the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, coming to lie on the left ear. Steepling the right fingertips on the mat to press away, finding a little bit more of a twist, opening through the upper back. If you'd like, you can also extend this right leg coming up onto the ball of the foot. On your next exhale, bring the knee back down if you lifted it up. Press through the right hand to reach back up and tabletop. Inhale, right fingertips peel up to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle. Taking a few breaths to find the same variation you did on the other side. And exhale, gently come out. Inhale, reach the right arm back up. And exhale, tabletop. Tuck the toes and gently come into downward facing dog. Walking the dog, start to pedal out the feet. Then one knee and then the other. Reaching the heels down into the mat, gripping with the fingers. Reaching the crown of the head forward, finding nice long body. Gaze at the hands. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, roll into a high plank. And then come back into downward facing dog. Do that 2 more times with the breath. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, roll nice and strong into high plank. And then send the hips back. Last time. Meeting in downward facing dog. Gazing at the hands. Making your way up to the top of the mat. Stepping the feet hip width apart, bending the knees, grasping elbows, and letting yourself dangle. We can let the belly meet the thighs if that feels more comfortable. Let yourself sway, maybe rock from side to side. Sending some blood to the head, some fresh new energy. And then find stillness. 2 big breaths here. Then release the elbows. Plant the right hand down on the mat Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, and peel the left arm up. Big twist. We can come up onto the fingertips if we need to as well. And then exhale, replace, peel the right arm up. One more time, each side. Beautiful. And when you meet back in your forward fold, very, very slowly and gently roll up to standing, keeping your head tucked until the very, very end. And open the palms to the front of the room, mountain pose. Take a moment to find your mountain pose here. Really ground down through the feet. Slightly tuck in the tailbone. Roll the shoulders back, standing up nice and tall. And inhale, reach the arms up overhead, gazing at the hands. Exhale, cactus the elbows, drawing them together, drawing them wide as the hands face the front of the room, fingers spread wide open. Big breath here. And then exhale, draw the elbows together. Inhale to open. And exhale, draw them together. 5 times in total. This is our third one. Move at your own pace. Find your own little flow here as we begin to end our practice. Last one, big breath. Exhale, draw them together. And on your next inhale, reach the arms up high, coming into a little V here. So the palms face each other. Drop the shoulders down, stand up nice and tall. Very open to receive whatever the day has for you. The possibilities are endless. Let's see what we can do. One more big breath in. And on your exhale, hands meet overhead, palms kiss. And take the hands to heart center. I invite you to stand in mountain pose with your hands at heart center for a few moments. A few moments of breath, of presence. Maybe set an intention for the rest of your day. Or just enjoy the beautiful sound of your breath. And that is all I had for you for this practice today, my sweet friend. So I thank you for joining me today on the mat. It is always a pleasure to meet you here and be your guide. Thank you so much, and I look forward to the next time we meet together on Yoga with Paige.